I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the Macquarie University land where the college is located, the Waitemataku clan of the Darug Nation, whose cultures and customs have nurtured and continue to nurture this land since the Dreamtime, and to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, including the many Aboriginal nations from where our students come from. We have all experienced and shared the challenges of 2020. Towards the end of last year, we could see that things would be difficult for many of our families in rural and regional Australia. In response, we held our fees for 2020 and looked for ways to reduce costs without affecting the important things such as RAs, pastoral care, availability of academic assistance and tutoring, as well as the many things that make our college unique. We started this year in the aftermath of the devastating bushfires, which further impacted rural and regional families. In response, we developed new payment options and offered more scholarships so that we could enable students to start their university studies and not be put back a year due to the dreadful circumstances in their hometowns. And then, of course, we experienced the beginnings of a pandemic. I'm proud to say that we prepared early with masks and hand sanitisers being provided to students as they arrived in February. New sanitiser dispensers, a catering plan as well as extra cleaning was developed ready to be deployed when it was needed. Unfortunately, all of this and more has been required, especially due to the early outbreaks that we had in the Ryde area. While O Week was able to continue as normal, almost everything since then has needed to be rethought or adapted. The much needed refurbishment of the kitchen and dining room over the summer, the most significant since we've opened, was dwarfed by the need to reduce the number of students eating at any one time, as well as completely changing how we served meals to meet with the new regulations. We've had to intensify cleaning. Our staff have began working from home in the beginning of the year, and we had to restrict visitors and also establish quarantine rooms so that students with cold or flu symptoms could be isolated while waiting for COVID test results. I'd have to say that despite struggling with distancing requirements, as has been the case with almost all of Australia, student cooperation has been excellent, including early notifications of possible symptoms so that precautions and testing could be implemented early and effectively. Working together, looking after each other and being more curtailed within the university campus has, surprisingly and unsurprisingly, had a number of benefits for students. Approximately 2/3 of our students remained in the college, and when we surveyed them, 94% of them said they felt safe. 70% scored their welfare at around 7 to 8 out of 10, which was indicating to us that they felt an appropriate level of stress given the situation, but also that they were finding the resources to sustain themselves. Students also indicated that they were on top of their studies, despite the rapid change to online classes through the university. And this was borne out by our Semester 1 results, where we saw significant and well above university average results, increases in the number of high distinctions and distinctions, as well as the number of students who passed all subjects. The well-being and academic success of our students indicates that the college has been able to provide a safe and supportive student environment and a strong community during very uncertain times.